We've just arrived in Kusadasi, Turkey, a very special place to visit, as it's the gateway to ancient biblical Ephesus, only 12 miles, 20 kilometers away. And clearly Hollywood copied their sign. Alex is getting the first shot. It's a splendid port and very scenic in the morning sunshine. That's Pigeon Island over there. Kusadasi means Bird Island, and it's a relaxing place to visit. As usual, we visited the Tourist Information Bureau, and they were excellent, letting us know the options for visiting Ephesus and the taxi fare for a half-day trip. A look around first. They're very honest people here, and one can buy a genuine fake watch. Then over to the taxi stand. How much? First offer was double what the tourist information told us. We offered what the tourist information lady told us with a knowing smile, and the offer was immediately accepted. So off we go to explore the historic city of Ephesus, where the Apostle Paul established one of the most important churches in Asia Minor. It's about 30 minutes drive to the ruins of ancient Ephesus. Our taxi driver didn't drop us at the main entrance, but the second entrance. He said it was a better place to start. We purchased a ticket and started the exploration. Ephesus was an ancient Greek city in Asia Minor, now Turkey, built in the 10th century BC by Greek colonists. The first place we encountered was one of the marketplaces called the State Agora, one of two commercial areas, and where people would also gather to discuss political subjects. It was open to the public, and it's recorded that women and slaves were permitted to attend the meetings here. Similar in some ways to a Roman forum, except it was mainly used for commercial purposes. In the Roman period, it was actually converted into a forum. An agora means an open space, and it was from this Greek word that the word agoraphobia, meaning a fear of open spaces or crowds, was derived. Figs growing wild. Next to the agora are the baths of Varius. The pipes carried water to the baths. The bath was next to many public buildings, so Ephesians could visit after meetings. It's also close to the Magnesian Gate of Ephesus, so people arriving could have a bath and rest here before entering the city. The Basilica Stoa colonnade, with 67 columns. The Odeon, or Bouleuterion, was built by Romans. It's well preserved and has a capacity of 1,400 seats. It was used for concerts and parliament. There were vaulted gates leading to the seating areas. As there was no drainage, it's believed it had a wooden roof. It was built around AD 100. Even today, some events are organized here. I love historic sites like this, as they stimulate the imagination. Just imagine 1,400 people here enjoying a concert. Opposite is the State Agora. It's certainly a spectacular sight. How important was Ephesus in the world at that time? For many years during the Roman period, it was considered the second largest populated area of the Roman Empire, the largest being Rome. In the 1st century BC, it had a population of more than 250,000, making it the second largest city in the known world. Not only that, but at that time it was a port right on the Aegean Sea. As I survey the ruins, I'm beginning to realize that in its day, this was what London, New York, and Hong Kong are today. In times past, the sea was between the city and the distant hills. This is the High Street. The Memoist Monument, erected by the Ephesians because Memoist saved Ephesus from an invasion, amazingly still standing. The Temple of Domitian, which was built in the city center. It was built for the Roman Emperor Domitian. There was an altar in front of it. Main street here. The main street connecting Upper Ephesus to the Lower Ephesus is called Curates Street. There was a marble road in the middle for vehicles, mosaic sidewalks and shops on each side of the street. Below the Celsus Library, Curates were noble and well-known priests. Hercules Gate. In mythology, Hercules entered a lion named Nemea. Clearly the sculptor had never seen Hercules. Trajan's Fountain, the only fountain in Ephesus. The shops. The Apostle Paul on his second visit stayed 3.5 years. At that time he worked as a tent maker, probably in the Agora here. Hadrian's temple. He visited Ephesus twice, and a beautiful temple was built to honor him in the 2nd century AD. It's one of the best ruins in Ephesus and was recently restored. Next time, we continue to see Ephesus and the museum depicting life as it was.